Alright, let's get started. This is the question 1, word processing. It says a document was created to give background information on the Commonwealth Games and Nations. Open the OneWealth word processing document and insert your name and surname in the header. So here we go, OneWealth, opening up. Okay, so over here we're going to double click in the header and I'm going to type in name, surname. Now it's saying change the cover page at the beginning of the document by following the instructions so that it looks like the example below. Insert the year in the appropriate content control. So here, the year is 2020. Insert the text Commonwealth Games into the correct document property so that the text automatically appears in the document title content control. So they don't want us to type it in here. They first want us to go to File, Info, and in the properties here, change it there. So make this title Commonwealth Games. When I go back to the document, you will see that it automatically adds that in for me. Remove any other content controls. So at the top, there aren't any. Here's one here, so I click on it, and then I click on the delete button to remove it. Replace the existing cover page picture with the one logo picture found in your examination folder. So I'm going to select the picture, right click, and over here, change picture from file. I've got mine saved on my desktop. And there we go, insert, and it inserts the picture. Next question says, move the one logo picture so that it appears directly above the second picture on the first page. So it wants me to move it so that it appears directly above that picture. Now it says, ensure that the one logo picture and the second picture found on the first page can be manipulated as one. So they want this picture and this picture to be one. But now you can see it doesn't let me select both. So I need to hold down the control key and then select the second picture so that they're both selected. Right click, I go to group and I click on group. As you can see now, when I move one, they both move together. Position that back at the top. There we go. Alright, so there was 6 marks. Next question is 1.2. Make the following changes to the table of contents on the second page. Change the font in the table of contents style to Bookman Old Style. Now we need to open up the styles here. As you can see, there is a style that has been selected for this, and it's called hyperlink. So what I'm going to do is click on the little arrow next to it, say modify, and in this window I'm going to modify the style so that it says Bookman Old Style as font. Click on OK, and there it changes the font for me. Now it says ensure that the heading for South Africa will always display on the table of contents. So in order for me to do that, I need to go down to the heading. Here we go. And make it a heading 1. And by doing that, when I update this table, you will see it will insert South Africa into the content table. Now the next question says update the table of contents. So in order to do that, I right click and here I say update field, entire table, okay, and there South Africa gets put in, Australia's in, New Zealand, England, they're all there, and Canada got added as well. Now it says change the name of the web page for the Mackenzie 2018 source found in the first paragraph to Commonwealth Federation. So because this is a source, I'm going to go to References, Manage Source, and I should find the source here. And there we go. There it is. I say Edit. And now here where it says Name of Web Page, I'm going to change it from Commonwealth to Commonwealth Federation. Click on OK, and there it's changed. Make use of a word processing feature to ensure that the heading South Africa and its respective paragraphs will always display on the same page. So here's the heading South Africa. Here's the first paragraph, second and third. Now these paragraphs are all belonging to this heading South Africa. The question wants them all to be together with the heading. So what I'm going to do is go to the Home tab, Paragraph, Line Breaks, and here under Pagination, I'm going to tick this box that says Page Break Before. So what that will do is push South Africa onto the top of a new page, and its 3 paragraphs will go with it. Find the hyperlink below the heading Australia and add a screen tip with the text Gold Coast 2018. So there's the heading Australia. So in here, there we go. I'm going to right click, say edit hyperlink, and over here at the top it says screen tip, and inside there I'm going to type Gold Coast 2018. Click on OK, click on OK, and now when I hover the mouse over it, you will see at the top there it says Gold Coast 2018. Find the symbol of the medal. Here's one here. And replace it with the exact word gold. So I'm going to right click and say copy, go to replace. Inside here I'm going to paste the symbol in. It's okay that it doesn't look the same. Replace with gold, capital G, and then I click on replace all. Because my option here said search down, it says, do you want to continue searching from the beginning? I'm going to say yes. And there's made a total of 9 replacements. Okay, and close. Mark the text CGC below the heading Canada as index. Let's go find Canada. There's Canada. There's the text they're looking for. So I'm going to select it. I'm then going to go to reference. Here where it says index, I'm going to mark entry and mark. As you can see, it's marked the entry for me. Change the paragraphs that start with the regulation and end with are being contested to appear in 2 equal columns of 7 centimeters each with a line in between. So let's go find the paragraphs. Here they are. So I select the paragraphs. Now I go to layout, columns, more columns. Now in this option here, I'm going to select 2 columns. Over here is where I change the width. Now as I change the width of one, you'll notice the second will change as well, and that is because this box has been ticked with equal column widths. Line between, that's what the preview will look like, and I click on OK, and there we go. Convert the endnote at the end of the document to a footnote. So here we go, this is the end of the document. I right click and I just say convert to footnote. Format the index at the end of the document to display in a formal layout and in one column. So here, this index, I'm going to select the index, right click on it and say edit field. Once I've done that, you'll see it says index. Click on index, and here the first thing we're going to do is reduce the column, so it says 1, and here where it says formats, they want formal. Click on OK. It asks if I want to replace the index that's currently there. I'm going to say yes or OK, and there we go, it's in one column and it's in formal. Now the last question wants me to change the page numbers in the footer as follows. So the format of the page, the table of contents should appear in Roman numerals and should start at 1. So let's go up to that page. Okay, so this page here is going to be a format of Roman numerals, and it needs to start at I, which is the same as 1. And then the consecutive page should appear in the accent bar 3 format, page 1. the page after the table of contents page should start with the number 1. So in order for this to happen, I need to create a section break. So I need to delete this page break, and in its place, I'm going to put a section break next page. Okay, so nothing's really changed besides, of course, here it says section break now. Now over here, I'm going to set this to format number, and I want it to start from 0. So it will count the first page as 0, and this page here is going to see it as 1. Okay, so this one isn't going to show anything because it says different first page. And if we look here, there we go, it's set to 1 now. Now when I select this number and I right click on it, I'm going to go edit field and change it to the Roman numerals. So there we go. First step is done. So the first page doesn't have a number, and the second page starts at 1 and has been formatted to Roman numerals. Now what we're going to do is going to come here into section 2, and in section 2, first thing I need to do is make sure that it is not linked to previous, and make sure that there isn't a different first page. Alright, so as I've done that, you can see that the numbers from the first page that I did, the content table, have carried through. So that's fine. All I need to do now is change them. So over here, I'm going to just delete that number. I'm going to go to page number, bottom of page, and now I need to look for accent bar 3, which is what they asked me to put in. I click on that, and there it is in. If you look, this is Roman numerals. This now is that particular format, and the next page will say page 3 and so forth. Last thing we need to do though is make sure that this starts on 1. So we go to format page number, start at 1, okay, and there we go. Alright guys, that is it. Well done.